Tonight on Recruits.
Came in.
Yeah.
MJ on the hunt for armed bandits on a robbing spree.
The same car that's robbed the bottle shop behind us has just robbed the bottle shop at Ashfield.
Police, don't move! Oh, get back, sorry.
At college, Nina's future is on the line.
We had to call her in.
Sometimes in life, you just got to do what you got to do.
And Mick faces a dangerous situation at a domestic.
You haven't got any firearms in the house.
Marrickville 37 off at Chief 105 to Marrickville Road.
Michael Jackson left his job as a McDonald's manager to join the police. He swapped fast food for the fast lane. Or so he thought.
Thanks, Radio. Back on from Hercules Street. Can we get the most test sitting?
The most test sitting is an animal complaint. See Lena, her 4-year-old border collie has gone missing. Police have may have been stolen. Although the side gate was open. The gate has been opened by somebody.
Was it Hampstead?
Yeah.
Copy, thank you.
The hamburger man's on the trail of a hot dog. But there's good news at the crime scene.
Oh, really?
Thank you.
Where was he?
Well, when we got home, our gate was open.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So we thought she'd been stolen, and that's why we were so upset. We were so upset. She's so part of our family. Thank you.
It's all right.
MJ's cracked the case of the missing mutt. But not every job is so straightforward.
Marrickville 37, code blue, couple of minutes. Is there a last known direction or any description of the vehicle?
We're looking for a blue Subaru sedan with its plates covered. Information for all other cars. The vehicle of interest has already decamped with 3 persons on board. Persons were armed with a handgun and a baton. They have fled with cash unknown about at this stage.
The armed hold-up happened just minutes ago. MJ and his partner head to the scene, while other units search for the getaway car.
Marrickville 37.
37, the incident occurred at the bottle shop, just for other cars' information.
Yeah, thanks, Radio. The incident actually occurred at the bottle shop at the back of the hotel. I'm off here with Marrickville 180 or 181 now. Mate, you all right, mate? Or?
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
What was the description? Were they what nationality?
They're real covered up.
Yeah, couldn't get any accents. Did they speak?
Did they?
You'll have to ask him.
He's up here on his own.
So come in.
He's on the phone at AAA?
Still on the phone.
Just tell them that we're here. We came down here about 5-10 minutes after the offenders had left. They've produced a handgun and a baton. So I was there, they came in.
Yeah, 3 of them?
2 guys came in.
Yep. So did they make any threats? Did you see the gun? What colour was it?
A security camera recorded the robbery. 2 men enter, one waving a pistol. The attendant is forced to empty the till into a bag.
They've stolen an undisclosed amount of cash and some cigarettes and alcohol. They've made a couple of trips to the car and then they've taken off. So, yeah, at this stage they're considered armed and dangerous.
Witnesses inside, especially there's people in the rear courtyard. Yep, they reversed out to here. Let's get them spoken to first, please. Okay.
Then, astonishing news from the Ashfield Patrol, barely 10 minutes away.
Just had an urgent call from Ashfield over the radio. The same car that's robbed the bottle shop behind us has just robbed the bottle shop at Ashfield. Same scenario, they've gone in, balaclavas, covered plates, pretty much done the same MO that they've done here. Then they've just taken off, done the bolt. So there's Ashfield cars down there circulating now just to have a look for the car.
Despite making 2 hits within minutes of each other, the robbers appear to have made a clean getaway. Although shaken, the shop assistant was unharmed in the attack.
The forensic robbery unit's just finished their examination of the scene. They're going to head down to the other scene at Ashfield now. So we'll pretty much reopen this crime scene, take the crime scene tape down, If there's any exhibits, we'll take them to Marrickville, book them up. If not, we'll just return to normal duties. It's a Friday night, it's fairly busy. You got a bin or?
Yeah, mate, just out of the bag. You all right there?
Tackling armed offenders is part of the job for a cop. At police college, students are learning about the kinds of weapons they could find themselves up against.
This is so tiny, it's not funny. I mean, that's my hand and it's about as big as my palm, just a little bit bigger. So, yeah, you can conceal it basically anywhere.
The class today is learning about the different types of weapons that we find in the community and how to safely treat them and how to render them safe.
So that was just to push that up, wasn't it? It's really, really hard to get up.
Until a few weeks ago, former event manager Mika had only ever seen guns on TV. But there are far more in the community than she had ever imagined.
This one, if you find something like this in a car or dumped in a creek, you're going to be a little bit suspicious of it, aren't you? Okay? People don't just cut weapons down for the hell of it. They cut it down because they're generally up to no good, all right? It's very much a criminal's weapon. Unfortunately, there are probably thousands of these still in the country. The Chinese dumped hundreds of thousands of these onto the international market, I think it was in the 80s. SKS carbon was a weapon that was used by Wade Frankham at the Strathfield massacre. He killed, I think it was 8 or 9 people very, very quickly. Basically, this is a military assault rifle. It's designed for killing people.
The students could one day confiscate any of these weapons in the field. They need to know how to remove the ammunition and handle them safely.
Come on, I read this safe. Come on. Come on, someone take one for the team. One of the girls.
Well, I'd go this one here.
All right, take that out. Are you sure?
No.
Okay, magazine.
It's going to be such a full-on experience when there's a loaded gun. It's not going to be something that I'm really looking forward to, but it's going to be necessary just for safety. So.
Rightio, thanks guys, good work.
At Crescent Head on the New South Wales North Coast, not everything is as relaxed as it seems. Probationary Constable Mick Newman has been called to a domestic dispute. A woman has been assaulted by her husband. He has a previous conviction for possessing an unlicensed firearm.
So I just need to get a statement from you just saying basically what's happened, what's gone today. Okay, as I said, that because you've actually told me that he has hit you and you have actually got injuries, he will be charged with assault.
The husband was about to run an errand when police arrived.
Renee's made a complaint of assault.
Yep.
And that from this morning, OK, so at this stage you're under arrest, OK.
Mick has been out of college a year. He knows situations like this can sometimes escalate.
One of the first questions we ask when we come to domestic is there any firearms on the premises, or has he got access to firearms?
Just one question before we go there, mate. You haven't got any firearms in the house, or you haven't got any firearms at all?
Mate, can I surrender something to you fellas?
Mick Newman and his partner have been called to a domestic. They're one of the most common jobs police attend, but can't be treated lightly.
1995, 2 of the guys from Kempsey were called out to a domestic in Crescent Head. And when they arrived, they were actually ambushed by a male who was hiding in the bushes. And unfortunately, both officers were killed.
The thing is, she's still...
The husband has revealed he has a shotgun in the house.
Have you got anything else in the house?
No.
What are you reaching there for, mate?
Shotgun cartridges, which I'm handing you. Okay.
We'll take him into town, and you'll be, as I said, you'll be charged with assault.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shut this garage door down.
Yeah, out dogs.
It just shows you that when you go into the job, you've got to be pretty switched on because you've got these floating around in people's bedrooms.
For everyone's safety, the weapon and ammunition are confiscated. The husband is taken back to the station to be charged.
It's clear.
He's held in the cells while Mick deals with the illegal firearm.
Just entering up the firearm as an exhibit. One for the offences, 2, he was unlicensed, unregistered, it was unsecured. So he's up for about 4 firearms offences, including the ammo. You see, you've got a fair whack of ammo in there and cockroaches. So it's a fairly decent weapon. It's a heavy-duty weapon, so it shouldn't be living in society. So this will actually go away now and get destroyed, which is probably good. Gets another shocking off the street.
An AVO was taken out against a man. He was later convicted of assault and received an 18-month good behaviour bond. He was also fined $950 for firearms offences. At Police College, the students have now had several sessions to become more confident with their firearms. Today's lesson is about using it to save their lives.
It's a bit more complicated today. We're doing it on our stomachs, and the target's 23 metres, not 8.
So we're doing like reloads and prone, which is laying on the ground and shooting. Try and hope the hell we hit it.
Lower yourself down to the prone position, nice and easy.
Prone shooting is an important technique for the students to master. Their survival could depend on it.
If you're shooting out in the field in prone positions because someone's firing at you and that little bit of cover is all you've got.
Lawyer Alex can't shoot without her glasses, but they could be an issue for her today.
I'm going to have problems because when I look down like that, my glasses slip down and I can't see through them.
Okay, shooters, hearing eye protection on, focus, how do you go?
I push them up, they just come back down again. I don't know what to do. It's a stupid problem, but it's a problem.
Okay, using your support hand, lower yourself down to a prone position, so that lying position.
A bit higher up.
Ow!
Alex isn't the only one struggling. Surfer Kyle can't find his mark either.
Got to get your head around as far to the right as you can.
I can't do it.
Roll your body, roll your whole body. Lift this knee up more. That's it, roll more. Get your chest up. Much better.
Oh, this is so hard with these emails. I just couldn't get the aim right. You just feel like you're stuffing up, so it works you up, and then I just start missing shots, and then you forget what they tell you. And...
Nice, that hit.
I don't know how often you're going to lay on the asphalt on a road and shoot someone, but when the situation comes up, we'll know how to do it, hopefully. And yeah, I think I'll be able to pop a few rounds off and stop the threat, hopefully.
Alex is her own hardest marker. She's not satisfied with today's efforts.
I'm not really happy with that. I wanted more on target than that. I'm actually due for a new pair of glasses in 2 weeks, so I might that might not be a massive issue, but it might be something that will help.
Might be, yeah.
Yeah, but I need to... God happy! There we go. Didn't happen.
Of all the students at Police College, few are as passionate as former hairdresser Nina. She took it hard when she struggled in PT.
Words can't even explain it. This is all I have. This is all I've been working towards for the last 2 years.
With her unconventional look and style, Nina stands apart.
She's amazing. Yeah, they're good.
Be very conscious of where you're hitting.
But college is about teamwork. If Nina wants to graduate, she faces a tough decision.
To survive in this game, you've got to be a certain type of person.
At Police College, Nina's look and attitude don't fit in.
Jeez, everyone's so serious, eh?
She needs to decide if she's willing to make a change.
Nina's platinum blonde hair was clearly was not a natural hair colour. It was certainly a hair colour and a hair fashion that brought immediate attention to her.
Oh, at this point, you're all under arrest. All right, all of yous. Yous are all in deep shit. Let's just put it that way, eh?
It came a time when we had to call her in and sit down and, I suppose, explain the need for her to readjust most things about herself.
I did have blonde hair and now it is brown. I've changed it for a number of reasons, but the main reason is just to kind of follow the policy of what police procedures are. I don't like it. It's not me. You know, when I look in the mirror, I don't feel like, you know, I'm happy with it, but sometimes in life you just got to do what you got to do. It is kind of a case of new uniform, new hair, new attitude, but I wouldn't say it would be a case of a new personality.
What we'll do now, just get everyone to go and grab a canister of OC, give it a shake.
Complete with a new look, today Nina's got to master new techniques, subduing an offender using her appointments.
Get back! Okay, if he still keeps coming. Get back, okay? Now if he pulls a weapon, stop, please, get on the ground. We don't do this, why don't we have this?
So we get a spray and do the other.
Yep, okay, if you go to shoot him, you might spray him as well. Or worse off being, you spray him and you actually shoot him as well.
Choosing the right appointment is vital. Getting this wrong on the beat could cost someone's life.
Okay, police, OC.
Stop or you'll be sprayed!
Firearm.
Stop! Please don't move!
Okay, holster that firearm. She's just got to concentrate more on her transition drills. A couple of times she got caught both firearm and OC out. Batten! Batten!
Please don't move! Oh, get back, sorry. Please get back!
Yeah. So when you go for your firearm, and firearm!
Please don't move!
All that stuff is just so hard to remember. You've got to say something different for each option, you know, and all I wanted to do was go, F and get back, F this, you know, and that's all you want to do in real life, but you can't. You've got to communicate properly so that the offender understands what you're trying to do, so, yeah, it's confusing.
So, yeah, no one's got any injuries, no hurt feelings. Let's go have lunch.
On Sydney's eastern beaches, mother of three Karen Parr-Yeager is starting her shift.
Could be anything, you never know. It could be anything. Last time I think I worked on a Saturday, there was an armed robbery, so yeah, it could be anything, you never know.
Sure enough, an urgent radio call. A pharmacy is being held up in broad daylight.
There's an armed robbery at the Pagewood Pharmacy. Got a parcel coming through, male armed with a knife. He was last seen heading towards Maroubra Junction.
We got an urgent call that there is an armed robbery in process. There was one male that actually came into the pharmacy, was threatening the pharmacist with a knife and ended up getting quite a large amount of cash in the handbag of the pharmacist as well. Yeah, no, he ran off the scene and has been seen running up Maroubra Road.
In Sydney's east, the dog squad is hunting an armed man who's just robbed a pharmacy.
That dog will obviously trying to get the scent and it's going to go and maybe track the person down this way.
The robber has stolen cash and a handbag. Local detectives have been called in.
What we're doing now is we're just waiting at the crime scene for FARU, which is the forensic services for armed robberies.
Karen is just 7 months out of police college, but she's no stranger to hold-ups.
Yes, I am. That was my third crime scene in, what,
You've done it
10 days? Yeah.
So you know what to do.
Yeah, I know what to do. Recently, we've had quite a few armed robberies in the area. I've gone to a few of them. They tend to target newsagents and pharmacies. And it's pretty much always the same thing. They may be armed with a knife and just ask the person, whoever is there, to hand over whatever cash there is in the till plus the handbags or wallets.
On the busy street, the dog couldn't pick up the robber's scent. The best chance of tracking him down now lies with the forensic team finding clues that he's left behind.
So Forensic Services is here at the moment, taking evidence, some DNA and fingerprints and anything else that may be of interest that may have been left here.
There's nothing usable.
DNA samples are taken from items the robber touched.
I just took a swab for DNA, trace DNA. Best case scenario is to find something that'll give us their identity, but majority of the time, you know, we'll find other items that once we find a person later, we can link back to the scene with items. So it's not always just about finding a fingerprint or finding DNA.
I hang on to that?
Yeah, you just take that up, put that up with your logo.
Yeah, okay.
That's all. Thank you. Thank you.
That's all going to be stored for future reference and hopefully at some stage in the future that person's going to trip up and it's going to leave something behind and he'll be able to get traced back to this robbery as well, so he'll be able to get linked. So it may not be this time, maybe not next time, but hopefully very soon in the future.
Back at Police College, it's a critical moment for the students. They have to request a short list of stations they'd like to be posted to. Decisions that can affect their entire career.
The placements definitely is probably one of the biggest decisions we make besides coming down here, I reckon. Number one I've put as King's Cross. I don't know why. I've never actually been to King's Cross before myself, so I've heard a lot about it, so I'm not too sure what to expect there.
The red lights of King's Cross are a far cry from Mitch's hometown of Newcastle.
Mum's not too happy about me going to Sydney. She said go to the nicer places. She wants me to go somewhere there's no crime, nothing goes on. I don't want to be in a place like that. I'd want to go somewhere busy, young, stupid. So, yeah, go have a bit of fun.
Get back. School leaver Frankie grew up in Fairfield in Western Sydney and wants to stay close to his family.
I've picked two of my favourite LACs, Fairfield and Bankstown, as my first two, and then I put out Leichhardt and City Central Way. Get back! My parents they're both happy with what I've chosen. They like it. They help me choose and make up my mind. So yeah, they're happy for wherever I get.
Lawyer Alex is from Wollongong, south of Sydney, but she's ready for a change.
Top priorities at this stage would probably be King's Cross and City Central. I've worked for my dad's law firm since I was 18. I've never worked anywhere else. I've never had any other bosses. I've never had anyone really be that rude to me or certainly sworn at me or want to hurt me in any ways.
For all the students, it's a nervous wait. With no guarantee of getting the placement they want, their lives could soon take an unexpected turn.
Oh, there'll be tears. If I end up in the bush, there'll be tears. That's for sure.
Hey. Next time. The recruits go behind closed doors.
It's the police.
Where domestic violence rears its ugly head.
His family's been telling me he was going to come and shoot me.
At Police College, student training goes high-tech.
You need to tell me what's going on. Please don't move!
Trees.
And a new constable learns policing is about far more than enforcing the law.
Whoa.
There you go.
For more police action, log on to the website.
Well done.
Parents they're both happy with what I've chosen. They like it. They help me choose and make up my mind. So yeah, they're happy for wherever I get.
Lawyer Alex is from Wollongong, south of Sydney, but she's ready for a change.
Top priorities at this stage would probably be King's Cross and City Central. I've worked for my dad's law firm since I was 18. I've never worked anywhere else. I've never had any other bosses. I've never had anyone really be that rude to me or certainly sworn at me or want to hurt me in any ways.
For all the students, it's a nervous wait. With no guarantee of getting the placement they want, their lives could soon take an unexpected turn.
Oh, there'll be tears. If I end up in the bush, there'll be tears. That's for sure.
Hey. Next time. The recruits go behind closed doors.
It's the police.
Where domestic violence rears its ugly head.
His family's been telling me he was going to come and shoot me.
At Police College, student training goes high-tech.
You need to tell me what's going on. Please don't move!
Trees.
And a new constable learns policing is about far more than enforcing the law.
Whoa.
There you go.
For more police action, log on to the website.
Well done.